and glad you're here. I'm excited to introduce my guest today, Jeff Peterson. And Jeff and I have been friends, oh goodness, several years now. And Jeff is doing some really great work in the film industry and for short films. He is a filmmaker and advocate for Down syndrome. And let me get Jeff on here with me. Hi, Jeff.
Hey, Janet, thank you so much for having me on again. I appreciate it.
Oh, you are so welcome. And as you can tell by the background here, wasn't always like this, is a short film that Jeff has recently written and is hoping to produce in the spring, I think. Right, Jeff?
Sometime this year, yes, as
Or
the
sometime this
budget
year.
comes together, definitely.
Absolutely, absolutely. And so, if you will, Jeff, first of all, tell us a little bit about yourself and
Yeah,
how you became a filmmaker.
absolutely. It's hard to even think of myself as a writer or filmmaker, even though I guess, that's what I'm doing. It's really kind of strange in a way. Long story short, it's basically um, I started kind of doing what you do, just doing interviews and stuff. And then I got told about other filmmakers that I needed to interview, and they're doing a film with a lead actor that has Down syndrome. I'm like, that's really cool and unique. And I realized I didn't know much about Down syndrome at all. And the thing is, I learned about Down syndrome and that 75% of them are terminated before they're born. And that's what really got me. I wanted to know what I could, little old me could do anything about that, because I'd seen all these testimonies about it. And they're all the same. They're all got the I'm sorry, uh, all those things. And I seen all these testimonies and I thought, well, there's nothing that I can find out there in the film in movies that really shows what they've gone through, shows, this whole thing. So that's
Mhm.
kind of what got me started. I had an idea for a short film to show a couple contrasting scenes, that how it's typically given and how it should be given. And that's where I came up with the idea of More Than a Diagnosis. And then I decided I wanted to do a little more, not for the sake of anything, but just to tell a really good story. Maybe there's a doctor like in this here that has a backstory. Maybe there's a chance of a doctor like this that could change her mind and her perspective of people with disabilities. What would that
Yeah.
story look like? How would that sound?
And
That's when
here's
I
your
came up with
poster
a
for.
new idea with the wasn't always like this. And
Yes, yes.
so
Well,
that's
here's
kind
your
of how it
poster for More
came
Than a
about.
Diagnosis. Yeah. And More Than a Diagnosis was your first short film, and
Mhm.
it won an award. So
Yeah,
that's
actually two
awesome.
awards. That one
Congrats.
doesn't have the second
You
one on there, but I got two awards.
awesome.
Yeah.
That's great, Jeff. Congrats. And so I think we have um, the short, because it is a short film, and I think it's 3 minutes and something,
It's
and
three
there's
minutes and 21
significance for
seconds. And that actually is a key of what Down syndrome is. Down syndrome is a third copy of the 21st chromosome,
that. Mm,
which is partly why we made it. We made it short, but we made it 3 minutes and 21 seconds.
yeah.
And you're going to show it, right?
Yes, I
All right.
am right
First
now.
time on your channel to watch
Here we
More
go.
Than a Diagnosis.
I regret to inform you, but there's a 90% chance your baby will have trisomy 21 or Down syndrome. I'm sorry, very sorry. I've already taken the liberty of making you an appointment with the other clinic in town so it can be taken care of. You don't have to worry.
What? Is everything okay?
Yes, everything is fine.
With the baby, I mean?
Absolutely. Now, you do need to know that there's a 90% chance your baby will have trisomy 21 or Down syndrome. I know this may feel scary. You might have a lot of questions, but I also want you to know that there's an amazing community out there. They're eager to shower you with advice, love, and congratulations.
But I don't know what that...
Listen, don't worry. Here are some brochures, a book. You'll have plenty of time to learn what you need to know. For now, let's just be thankful for this little blessing.
How do you know it's a blessing?
I'd like to introduce you to someone. I'd like you to meet Jay. Come on out here, Jay. Jay is one of our volunteers here.
You want a hug?
Wow, Jeff. Every time I see that, I
Yeah.
just I get a warm feeling, but I also just not a lot of people know about the doctors who give this diagnosis, and talking to the mom or the mom and dad
Yeah.
about what to do, terminating the life. I
Yeah.
mean, wow.
Yeah. And it's still relevant to today in this year, in this current state we're in. It's not something that's
My goodness.
been in the past. I've even gotten I still get messages to this day. My doctor just gave me that first scene diagnosis of the I'm sorry's, and it still happens. It's sad.
It is very,
Yeah,
very much
and it
so.
doesn't have to be that way,
Right.
But
Right.
yeah, I've watched that film hundreds and hundreds of times, and it still gets me. I still love it.
Oh, I know.
It's so well.
And how things turn around,
Yeah,
showing that
and how
turnaround.
yeah
Yes. Yes.
yeah
What if?
yeah
Oh my goodness. And of course, Sharrine and Ginger did a great job. And
yeah
Jay.
yes. You gotta love Jay. He's
That's
just
right.
phenomenal. He truly
Yes.
is.
Oh. Now, this next film, if you can tell us, this More Than a Diagnosis led you to write this next film. Wasn't always
Yes.
like this, right?
Yes. Yes. Well, I just got to thinking, like, and I hadn't really at the time. I know people ask me, "Oh, I can't wait to see your next project and see," and I'm like, I really hadn't anything in mind, honestly. But it just things started to hit me. I'm like, well, what if there was a
Yeah.
backstory to this doctor character?
Yeah.
What would it really take to change a doctor's mind?
Right.
If a doctor is set on being like that, well,
Hmm.
it could take a mountain to change that person's mind. You can't just, change someone's mind on social media like that. You can't just change their mind by showing them even my short film if they're dead set on that's how they are. But that's where I got to thinking, well, what if that doctor had a sister? What if something happened? What if she wasn't a Christian and she became a Christian? What if she found Jesus? What if a tragedy happened in her life? It would take those types of things, I think, to really set that person into a different course, to give them a different perspective. It would take a lot. And that's that's how I came up with this new film. Wasn't always like this because that doctor wasn't like that.
Hmm.
So that's where I got the idea to just, let's do something that shows that, I wrote
Yeah.
a whole storyline on it. And I think you've known from the day one when I had the idea, and then I wrote the script, and then I'm now, revising the script and everything, and talk to all the people about, people about being in it. And
Right.
I have a good little cast of people already attached, and they're phenomenal.
Yes.
They've they're just excited to be in it and ready to get rolling. And
Well, let's talk
um,
about the cast a
yeah,
little
let's
bit.
do
Let
the
me
cast.
show this first. This is the poster.
Mhm.
Wasn't always like this. It's coming soon. All right. And then we have Michael J. Patterson, Sharon Lanier, and Rose Hunt Person. Yes. Oh, awesome. Awesome. All right. If you want to talk a little bit about
Yes.
maybe what they're going to, their
Well,
characters.
of course, Sharrine is the lead. She played the doctor in the first film, and she'll play the doctor in this one. Michael J. Patterson, incredible actor. He'll be playing the husband. And then Rose she'll be playing the sister, Sharrine.
Wow. Wow. All right. And then let's see. We've got some others. Oh, look. Adorable.
Three people that all have a little something extra.
Yes.
Anne Marie is the mom to Annabelle.
Uh-huh.
Annabelle, incredible little girl. And Zeke Cochran, he's also in it. And then Marley Joe as
Ah,
well. All have that little something extra
oh,
that will just really add so much to this film.
wow. All right. And then we've got this one. Ah,
Yes.
yes. Tanya Joy Gibson,
Yeah.
Adam Cutchaw. Yes.
Yes. Adam, he's a good friend of mine. He's actually my barber, and he's also a evangelist and preacher. Evangelist, preacher, barber
How
combination. I've
about
known him for a long time, and
mm-hmm.
I told him about this short film, and that, asked him, hey, would you like to be in this? I said, you could be yourself, and I know you have no problems, preaching and preaching on this subject, and doing a good job with it. And he's just
Yes.
honored to be involved. And Tanya, she's also going to be in this as well. She's an incredible actress, singer, writer.
Yes.
She's
Beautiful
awesome.
voice. Yes. All right. I think I have one more. Ah,
Yes.
yes. The sisters. Yes.
Yes, Sisters J, they are two
Hmm.
musicians, and their mom, Mary Jackson, they're putting some music together. In the teaser trailer that we're going to see, you'll hear their voices in this teaser trailer.
Oh,
They did an incredible job, but they're also not just musicians; there's actresses as well.
ah,
So I have a combination with them. They're also going to be in it and star in it, and also sing. Uh,
wonderful.
do some music in it. Incredible people, incredible ladies. Recently met them last fall. Full of talent,
Ooh, boy, you've got a great cast.
and
Uh,
there is a
Jeff,
couple
I'm
more I
proud
haven't
of you. This
announced
is
yet.
going to be great.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
still a couple more I haven't really announced yet, but that's pretty much it.
Hmm.
There's a few more, but yeah, I can't. I know they're all excited to get started,
Can
but
you tell us a little bit about the backstory here?
yes, the basically the synopsis of this new film. Um, Basically, Dr. Susan Crenshaw is the character's name. She believes that having a child with this Down syndrome or a disability is
Mhm.
way too much of a burden for any woman to bear. So she always pushes testing. But when her sister Sharrine um, is pregnant and is high risk, refuses testing, their beliefs and lives are completely changed.
Wow. Wow. That
That's
that's
the basic
amazing.
part of it. Yeah.
Yes, yes. Well, all right. Let's do you need to set us up a little bit here about
Um,
the teaser or
Yeah, the teaser basically shows bits and pieces. It gives you an idea of what this new film will be like,
Okay.
and we can
All
talk a
right.
little bit afterwards if you'd like.
Okay.
But
Sure.
go ahead and roll it.
Here we go.
We ever ready for a dramatic change in our life? Dr. Susan Crenshaw wasn't.
I'm sorry, your baby has a 1 in 4 chance of having trisomy 21. You really need to consider your options. You don't need to be burdened by this. I wasn't always like this, you know. But something happened. Wait, what do you mean you're sorry? No.
Promise me something. Promise me. Seriously, I mean like seriously.
Yeah, of course, anything.
If something happens to me,
Don't tell me that, don't. That promise I made you.
no.
You see, I lost someone close to me. Yet I received something I never knew I needed.
Wasn't always like this. To learn more, go to morethanafilm.com.
Well, we hope you enjoyed that. And we're super excited to get this thing done.
All right. Let me remove that. Okay. Oh, that was great.
There was a little more, but that's okay. It kind of always gets cut off there, but
Okay.
yeah, the trailer, the teaser itself, Sharrine and me and a few others put together last fall, and it really gives a good glimpse of how that doctor feels, what she's going to go
Yeah.
through something pretty traumatic,
Mhm.
and some of that is just glimpses of a full scene. So that's why it's called teaser trailer. But it was so much fun to do. Working with Sharrine and the others, it was such an amazing time.
Mm. That is just wonderful. And watching that teaser, you get a feel for what this film is going to be about. Yes. Would Jeff tell us how we can help?
Well, you can help, number one, by praying for us, because prayers can mean a ton. Absolutely a ton. And you just go to the website there. You can watch that teaser trailer. You can watch the original short film it's based on. You can see the cast, and you also can donate to the project, because to make this really good and highlight in a great way people with Down syndrome. We need a lot of financial support, and even $5 goes a ways. $10, 20, 50, whatever amount you can afford, because I got to feed the cast. I got to be able to feed them, and I got to be able to pay the cameraman, the lighting people, the audio,
and editing too.
And I got to. It does take some money.
It's a process.
Absolutely. And there's also room for, if you have a business and you want to donate, and maybe you want a sponsorship, maybe you want to show your logo somewhere, or at least have it in the end credits. There's all those possibilities. So, you can donate a little, a lot, or just share this interview, share my website, make a post on this. If it really touches you and man, I don't have the money, but I want to do something, make a post about it, because you never know who you might know.
Yeah.
So
I am sure that there are families, people who may be watching that either has Down syndrome, a family with Down syndrome, or somebody they may know. And so certainly I think that this film is going to touch a lot of people. So Jeff, I appreciate you being with me today. and
Absolutely. Thank you for
sharing
having me.
this. And yes, as Jeff said, please do share this this podcast, because you never know uh, who it may touch. So we just encourage you to share this video. Anything else, Jeff, that you want to
Well,
say about the film, or
that's that's
anything?
kind of that's kind of how I got started, because someone shared something to me
Yeah,
about Down syndrome in a movie, and that was a couple years ago, and now I'm like, if you share this, you never know who might be touched, whose life might be radically changed. Even
right,
if nobody, can, donate, or donate a little, show a little support. You never know who's watching or who it might affect. Because this is like a faith-filled drama type of a movie, and it
right.
shows love and redemption as
Mm-hmm.
well. It'll show a lot, and
Yeah,
anything you can do to help,
yeah.
absolutely. Everything goes a long ways. Any little bit helps,
Yes, it
and
does.
it's very
Yes, it
much appreciated so much.
Yes, absolutely. Once again, it's morethanafilm.com. So please visit his website and just be able to look at all the information there about donating, but also watching the teasers again. And so, thank you again, Jeff, for being my guest today. And I'm just so proud of you, and praying for you, and just in your corner.
Thank you so much for having me on, and I'm sure you'll put the link and my email in the
Oh,
comments
yes.
and description. You can
Listen,
email
all
me
the
as well.
links, yes, Jeff's website and other links will be with this video, so you'll be able to access them there. So thank you again, Jeff, and we'll just I want to follow you now, and maybe have you back later on.
We'll get it updated as things
Yes,
progress, for sure. And
absolutely,
absolutely.
absolutely. Okay, thank you all for watching. Let's move forward in faith. Have a wonderful day. God bless.